Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. So in this video, we're going to be doing a little experiment in relation to farming runs. Now, farming runs at the minute are absolutely off the chain for profit. Now, I just wanted to show you guys basically what you're looking for each herb. Well, the top 5 herbs for a 8-patch farm run. The profit you can make, and just showing you guys an example as quick as I can do in a video. Just the OP nature of farming runs and why you guys should be doing it. Pay for your membership rather than just paying it for real life cash. Farming runs are one of the most OP methods to make money, and they have been for years. I've basically built my account off farm runs. I don't do them as much as I used to, but during the early stages and really like for the latter stages as well, they've been a consistency in the game. And once you get in the mind of it, get your preset perfect and get in the habit of it, it's just something which is just pure easy money. So I've done a couple of videos on farm runs and an extra farm run as well. I will put these in the description and also in the corner of this video. But just to run over really quickly, because I don't want to take too much time going over this as well. Items to include in your farm run. Magic secateurs. You're going to need the fairy tale quests, the juju farming potion which you can buy in the grand exchange, legendary green fingers which you can buy with your loyalty points. Very worthwhile and get the highest tier you can. Scroll life and dungeoneering, which will save you seeds and save you money. Definitely get that. The modified farmer's hat, if possible, or the master farming outfit. Again, not massively needed. And for the actual herb run, teleport, the explorer's ring, Trollheim teleport, exophile, Ardonge cape, attuned crystal teleport seed, mythical sand seed, and also the wilderness sword, if possible. What you're going to be needing, if you've got plant power 4, which is what this video is going to include. I'm going to do a video without plant power 4. Just to show you guys what it's going to look like, but also why you should get plant power 4. We're going to need 80 of the seeds we're going to need, a juju farming potion, the teleports for your run, again, that'll be in the video, but also we're going to be using ultra compost. So, in terms of the seeds we're going to be using for this video, so the one I'm going to go for first is spirit seeds. Now, how these have not crashed, or the herbs, sorry, have not crashed, with them being related to the Halloween event, I'll never know, but they're still pretty cheap. So spirit weeds is going to be the first one. The next one is going to be dwarf weeds, and what we're going to be doing basically on this video is a comparison of how OP farming is, but also which is the best herb to do. Now obviously that is very dependent on the seeds buying, which the dwarf weeds haven't, but also what the price is of the herb. So again, before you ever do anything in this game, check the margin and see which one's better, because certain herbs will perform better at a lower tier. And toadflax and spirit weed, to be fair, will prove this quite evidently. So they're the 2 lowest levels, and we're going to be doing lanternine as well, which is higher. And then the final one is going to be tourstole. Now for each farming patch, we're going to be using 10 seeds, and there's going to be 8 patches in total, which is why we're using 8 seeds. Now I'm going to cheat and actually not do a herb run. I'm going to go and camp at the droid place and just use supreme growth potions. Now, if you do have any spare player-owned farm beans, you can buy these supreme growth potions to basically auto respawn your herbs. Now, they only cost 1k beans per potion, and they are absolutely overpowered. And if you do have any of your beans available, you can buy these, or you can also buy things like the tree version for really OP bonus XP weekend XP, just by auto spawning your trees again. But if you want to get some profit out of player-owned farms, this is a great way just to spam herbs and make a lot of money while doing it. So I'm going to let these dwarf weeds buy while we do this, because it's going to take us a little while to get through these anyway. So where we're going to go is to the mythical sand place, just because it's a quick teleport. That's the only reason. So I mentioned it earlier on, this is going to be with plant power 4, and this is the man with the worst click box in the game. Now to do this, you need to unlock the ability to do this Guffix desert thing. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, so it's near where the Alkahid mine is. It's to the east, and to be able to start this you need to have level 50 farming, and then after this you're able to gain Crook's favor by basically harvesting different forms of herbs. Now there's going to be a favored herb every day which will give you more favor, but if not, just doing your standard herbs is enough to get you favor during the time as well. So it's quite a passive thing to get. But what you basically want to focus on first is getting plant power first. As you can see from here, point-wise, it's nothing too insane. A decent stint of herb runs. If you're doing consistently enough and you've got some super growth potions as well, you can farm this very, very quick. So don't worry about that, but definitely focus on getting that first. The other rewards, which I'm going to be doing a video eventually on, once I've unlocked them all, is definitely worthwhile unlocking as well, because there's some really, really good rewards all over the place. Right, so I've got the dwarfs. What I'm basically going to be doing now is, first of all, I need to get rid of this, because that is going to ruin our test. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is just farming the herb, harvesting the herb, regrowing with the Supreme Growth Potion, and then doing that. So the reason I bought the seeds on the Grand Exchange was pretty simple, really. It's because I want to test, with buying the seeds and with selling the herbs, how much profit I'm going to make from each set of herbs. And then we can just show you guys the sheer profit you can have there. Now, luckily, I have got the 120 farming cape, so I'm hoping that does come through and we're able to get it noted, because that is something nice as well. But this is basically just going to be me AFKing for a while, just harvesting different forms of herbs. But that's the point of the video, really, is just to show you the sheer profit you can have in herb farm runs. But once you click the option, 10 seeds is what we're going to be doing, because that is plant power 4. Throw that on. Oh, okay, so I've already paid the leprechaun person to put my ultra compost on straight away, which is nice. It's very expensive. I wouldn't really recommend it, but yeah, I'm doing it. So I'm just going to go to the bank real quick and get that, and then I'm going to throw my Supreme Growth Potion on, and then we'll get going. But I'm not going to make you guys watch through this, because it's going to basically be a lot of repetition. I'm going to come back at the end when I've finished, and we'll talk through what we've made once we've sold them all on the Grand Exchange, talk through how it was, and then go from there. So I will just set up. So I'm going to do Green Fingers Aura. Again, one of the best things you can buy. Find it. Extend for 20 minutes. Activate. Down the Juju Farming Potion. And this is what the herb does once you've used the Supreme Growth. Pretty much grows back straight away. And yeah, the Juju Potion stacks on top of the Aura. So I'm just going to AFK for the next probably half hour. Come back once we finish all these seeds, and then run through the profit we've made, which ones work best, which ones not work best, and then go from there. So that is the first one done. That is 375 clean spirit wheat from our 8 patch test. Let's see how the others get on. Now moving on to Toad Flax. Let's see how much bank we'll make there. So that is the second and third herb down. So we've finished Toad Flax and Lanternine. Toad Flax a lot shorter than the other two. Don't know why, just RNG. And again, like, this challenge as well is down to RNG a little bit. But as a sample size, will roughly be around the same sort of section. So what we're going to be doing next is Torstal, then we'll have Dwarf Weeds, and then we'll be done. I'll come back when I finish the Dwarf Weeds, and then we'll head to the Grand Exchange, and then we'll see like how we're doing for profit and which herb has won. So there we go, that is all done. We did 5 full farm runs in 28 minutes, which, don't get me wrong, we didn't do full farm runs, we just basically camped the super growth potions, which don't really count. But yeah, that is pretty much everything done. Ranking in the order of how many we got on each. So the least we got was the Toad Flax, then Torso, Spirit Weeds, Lanternine, and then Dwarf Weeds was by far the best producing. So let's throw these on the Grand Exchange, and then we can see how they relate to their seed price as well. It's amazing when they don't sell. Every time I do a video like this, this is what always happens whenever I do a video like this. It never, ever works out. Right, okay. Let's go with -5%. So I must stress as well, with these, no Dwarven Harvester was used. Right, so all 5 of the herbs went into the Grand Exchange. All of them are sold. Admittedly, I've had to do it -5 just to get them shifted. So you'll see them go over like what I've put them in for anyway. So that is the Spirit Weed. Bang. And bang. Right, so everything's collected into the coin pouch. Right, so Dwarfweed seeds, we spent 360k. We got 3.2 mil from that. So one herb run there, about 2.8 mil. From the Torstal seeds, we spent 150k. We got 2.4 mil from them. So that's 2.25 mil profit. The Lanternine seeds, 60k, and we got 2.3 mil. So that is just under 2.3 mil profit there. Pretty good. The Toad Flax seeds is 125k, and we got 2.1 mil profit from those. Again, still really good. And finally, the Spirit Wheat 112k, and we made 2.9 mil profit. So the best achievers, profit-wise, was the Clean Spirit Weeds. The best achievers we got from herb and yield was the Dwarf Weed, but again, that's RNG. But between all 5 herbs, the minimum we've made is 2.1 mil profit. And this herb run, even though it's 8 patches, it's going to take you sort of between 5 and 7 minutes. Normally good enough for a Juju Potion dose, if you're quick enough and if you are basically like got the best teleports. But this highlights just how broken farm runs are. 2 mil profit per farm run, and you can do that every 75 minutes. If you've got one of the upgrades from the Droid Shop, you have the ability for a speedy harvest, which sort of speeds up the ticks which a farming herb takes to grow. But yeah, that's 5 separate herbs, all of which make 2 mil profit. So do your herb runs, unlock plant power 4 as soon as you can. We're going to do a similar video to this without plant power, just to show you that farming is still profitable at a lower level and without that. But it will also show you guys why you should be getting plant power as well. So 2 mil profit minimum over 5 herbs as well. There are some other herbs which is similar profit. I think Cantadine, Qualms and Renars are sort of in the 1.5 mil with plant power. So yeah, farming is mad. And still one of the best skills in the game. And it always will be, because it just makes easy money from little things like that. So always tie herb runs, if possible, into whatever you're doing. Whether it's skilling, do it after every Slayer task. You don't need to be doing them every 75 minutes on a dot. Just do them when you can and when you know that they're grown as well. So yeah, pretty good. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon on the next video.